want to show you classical gas the way Mason Williams plays it on his album Handmade. I want to try to show it to you note for note. For this you'll need the tab. There's lots of bad and simplified tab and lessons out there. There's some good lessons too, but there's a lot of bad tab. Don't use it. The Mason Williams songbook is at Amazon and other online stores. And it's $14.95. This is it. This is what it looks like. You have to download PowerTab, the guitar program. It's free on the net. And then download it from ultimateguitar.com. I want to show you what that looks like. Either way, you're looking at 8 pages. That's a lot. Look at all this. It makes it really hard to understand. The best tip that I can give you if you're serious about this is to make a copy of it, either from the book or from ultimateguitar.com, and cut out all the tab and throw away the notation. Scotch tape it in a manila folder like this, and it'll take 2 pages where you can see it all at once, plus a little bit on the back for the ending. And this way you can relate if things are being duplicated or not. This is the only way to really get a grasp of the whole song easily. It takes a long time to learn it, even though there are no hard to learn effects, no giant fret spreads. The effects are simple. There's one slide and a few hammer-ons and pull-offs. That's all. The longest fret spread is just 3 frets. That's all. But unless you're Sunga young, you're not going to learn this in just a few days. But learning it's well worth the effort. It's fun to play. I assume that you have a guitar in standard tuning and that you need to be learning to or be able to already to play bar chords up to the 5th fret. So we start out in the A minor position. That's important. That's the 2nd string 1st fret with the 1st finger, and the 3rd and 4th strings with the 2nd and 3rd finger, the 2nd fret. So that's... Now you want to learn that position if you don't know it. It's a common chord and you'll be coming back to it frequently. And one of the big things that it does for you is it anchors your hand while you do hammer-ons. Okay. So with the first bar, which is pretty simple, it sounds like this. Now in the 2nd bar, we're going to make a change. Mason Williams plays that with only 3 notes, and he plays it arpeggio. The little squiggly line pointing up means the notes are played one after the other in succession, not all at once. So we're going to eliminate that 4th string open and play it with 3 notes the way he does instead of 4. You play that on the 6th string 3rd fret with the 3rd finger. Then the next note of that bar is just the 2nd finger, 2nd fret, 6th string. So let's go that far. Now in the 3rd bar, I want you to put in a squiggly line pointing up, and I want you to eliminate that 4th string 2nd fret, because again Mason Williams plays this with 3 notes, not 4. And so we're going to play through the 3rd bar. Now you're going to learn that by playing it over and over. For the 4th bar, we're going to play it as shown. And up to that point from the beginning, it's... Now in the 5th bar, you'll notice an H and a P below the line. The H stands for hammer-on and the P stands for pull-off. Mason Williams plays the hammer-on, but he does not play the pull-off. So that sounds like... That's the whole bar. He plays... But he doesn't play the pull-off. That would sound like this. He doesn't play the pull-off. He goes right to the 3rd string 2nd fret, and then the hammer-on from the 2nd string open to the 1st fret. So it sounds like... if you can't do a hammer-on, you need to learn how to do it. Same with a pull-off. The way a hammer-on is played is you take your finger, and it has to be vertical to the fingerboard. That's important. And you're going to strike the string so hard and fast that the string continues to vibrate, even though you haven't plucked it with your right hand. Now, a pull-off is done exactly the opposite. You remove your finger so quickly that the string continues to vibrate without it being plucked. Okay, now we're going to go to the 6th bar. I want you to put in a squiggly line with your pencil pointing up because it's played arpeggio, one note after the other, and I want you to eliminate that 4th string open. Just cross out that little 0, because again, Mason Williams plays this with 3 notes, not 4. And so that's played with the 3rd finger, 3rd fret, 6th string, and there's only 1 note left in the bar, and that's a 6th string, 2nd fret, 2nd finger. Okay, now we're going to go to the 7th bar in the beginning. It's played arpeggio as shown, but we want to eliminate that 4th string, 2nd fret. And this is one that's really easy to play, the beginning note, because you don't even need your left hand for that. It's okay, now we're going to play this with the hammer-on in the 7th fret from the beginning. In fact, that's all the way through the 8th bar. Use the progress bar and run that back and forth and play it over and over and over until you have it, looking at your tab. Now we're going to start with bar 9, 10, and 11, which completes the intro. And that's played very distinctly. And the pauses are important because it builds anticipation for the rest of the song when it starts out at a tempo of 160. So bars 9, 10, 11 should sound like this. If you listen to Mason Williams' record, you'll get those pauses down exactly the way he does it. The only difficulty here is getting your pinky finger to hit that 2nd string, 3rd fret. But you have to finger it this way or you'll get lost. So that, again, that's... That's the intro. I'm going to play it for you one more time, real slowly. And that's it.